Hey guys, this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to give you a walkthrough of my newest project. This is a collection that I created for my Patreon. So this is a collection for the month of May, and it is called Jane Austen Notes. It is just a beautiful, romantic, a very shabby chic inspired collection. So this is the name of it. So if you're part of my Patreon, every month, depending on your level, you get to download a digital collection that I create, and also you can have access to the tutorial class or extra videos. I also will have this collection listed on my website, and as well as the video class as a standalone as well. But yeah, on Patreon you always have access to all the previous collections. Even if you join now for the first time, you can still have access to, I want to say, over 20 collections at this point that I have created. So thank you so much to all my Patreons for all your support. And so before I share with you this project, I wanted to give you just a quick sneak peek of the collection for the month of June. This is the Strawberry Patch collection, again on Patreon. It's also listed by itself on the website, and I just wanted to give you a quick view because that is the collection that we are going to be playing with next. And I just love these strawberries. I just love the beautiful summer vibes of this collection. Even though it's not the beach, you know, it's still kind of like the season to go and just explore the outdoors a little bit more. So I think this collection is really sweet. Also, if you have like little kids graduating from kindergarten or elementary school, I think this will make a really beautiful book for all those memories as well. So I hope that you guys like it. And so yeah, so here's some background images. I do want to say I apologize if I sound different. I have been dealing with this horrible respiratory infection virus. I don't even know what it is, but yeah, it comes and goes, and I feel like I'm fine, and then it comes back again. So it's been a struggle for a few months now. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this book. So the book measures a 9.5 by 7.5, so that's the size of the outside box, and the spine is 2.5 inches. And so here on the cover I am using different flowers from my stash. So the video class has 4 videos, so 3 videos is putting the book together and the tutorial, and then the last video is a little kind of like extra bonus as I was kind of decorating the cover, because first I had an idea and then I had a second idea, so I had to make an extra video for that. But so I went ahead and added kind of these flowers from my stash, beautiful roses, love the colors. Then I also did some gold embossing on the flowers. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have this chipboard piece here that I embossed on gold, and then I went ahead and did some of that embossing technique on the edges as well, and then I went ahead and carried that through the flowers. So I went a little crazy, but I just love the shimmer look of that gold. And same thing here, I did some embossing with gold. So first I did some inking all around with vintage distress photo to make it look a little bit more antique, and then I went and sprinkled some of that Versamark and gold embossing powder, and I just melted all of that, and I just love the shimmer that it has. This trim here I had in my stash for a long time. I love the beautiful colors. It's very shiny, very beautiful, and I think it goes with the collection even though it is a little much for my taste, but I think it goes with, you know, the time period of the collection, and it just looks so pretty here. And then we have these ruffly lace here as well. Then over here we have this mirror, so I went ahead and use what is this called, glossy accents, to make that look a little bit more shiny. So that was really fun to do, and I kept touching it, so I had to do that multiple times. And I just really like that. It looks kind of like a reflection in the mirror. And this part here was a little bit empty, so I just went ahead and collage another image, so I added that here. So that was an after thought after I finished doing the cover. But you can definitely use this space to add a beautiful picture there as well. Oh, then these little pearls are from Hobby Lobby wedding section. They're little frills, so I just went ahead and cut them and just put them all around throughout the flowers here. So really fun making this cover. And then this is the back, and now let's go ahead and take a look inside. So this opens up, so it is magnetized in 3 places, so it's like a little keepsake memory box. And when you open these up here, we have some beautiful lace and the image, of course. And because the paper is only 8.5 by 8.5, I went ahead and just collage with a different little piece. And then here I'm using some washi tape. This is a beautiful washi tape by my friend Anna. So Anna, thank you so much. She's always sending me her beautiful washi tape collection. I have them here and I just treasure them. They're so beautiful. And so Anna does have an Etsy store, so I will remember to link it below if you guys are interested on her washi tapes. They're just so beautiful. So I wanted to put some of that over here. And so yeah, so on this box here we have different little notebooks, booklets, and so everything that, again, I imagine Jane Austen having on their beautiful stationery desk. So we're going to be taking a look at each one of those. So I'm gonna be pulling one by one at a time. And so again, on the tutorial you'll see me put together each one of these. So each one, I wanted them to be looking like vintage booklets, but also having that modern, you know, interactive element of the mini albums that I love to make. So over here we have a little folio. So this measures, I think, 8.5 by 6, and we have some beautiful lace here. So this lace is from my stash. The paper collection, of course, and everything has been inked with vintage photo. And then we have some seam binding lace, and then this is the back. So we have the background pages, and let's go ahead and open these up. So when we open this up, we have again the beautiful image here from the collection. And what I did to kind of use all of those leftover pieces is I just added them here on the side, and I only glue the 3 sides to make them into a pocket. So this is kind of a pocket that was just added on as I was adding the paper, and you'll see that in a lot of places. And then I'm using my leftover pieces to just kind of use as little note places or picture places, and just to put in those little pockets. Then this opens up like that, and here we have another one of those pockets here. So since I was collaging the paper, I decided to just left one of the sides open, so you can always just glue a picture on top, or you can use the little pocket to add a little journaling card. And then over here at the center we have a pull down waterfall. So these just goes, and it's a very fun interactive waterfall. And then in here you can add 5 by 5 pictures, so quite a large waterfall here place to add pictures. And then this opens up like that, and we have a secret little hideout place where you can add more pictures or notes. So that is the first little note booklet. So we're just gonna put this to the side. Okay, so now let's take a look at the next one. So this next one is probably my favorite. I just love the color combination. I found this beautiful lace that I had on my stash, so it was really fun kind of going through all my laces and little bits and pieces that, you know, sometimes we don't use or they're left from different projects, and I just have tiny pieces, so it's fun to find a project to use those little pieces, and also just to see them how they all kind of mix together. So over here we have a pocket, and this is just a photo place, and again the beautiful images inspired by Jane Austen, and then just a place for either notes or pictures. And then this can also be a beautiful card if you wanted to do a very simple birthday card. And then over here this opens up, and again the images of the collection, and then this opens up here again, and we have a hidden little pop-up on this page, and then of course room for pictures, and then we have the pocket where you can even add more picture photo mats in there. And then this is also a little journal, so it opens up like that, and then we have over here some coffee dyed paper pages, so it's an easy way to do a little journal without any sewing or stitching or any of that. And then over here on the back, another one of those collage pockets, and just some leftovers from the collection that I think it's perfect to add a little note and add a picture on the back, and then that just goes on that pocket. So that is the second booklet. Then we have this other one here. I love this blue color. The piano is just so gorgeous and so pretty. More of that same trim here, and place for a picture, or you can put a title. And over here this is actually a little pouch, little pocket, and on the inside we have this kind of like a little trifold. So let me give you a close-up. Again, the collection was really fun to create, to put together, and it's just so pretty. Some more of the same lace, and it's kind of like a little pull tab to kind of stick out when you put that in there, so I just like how that looks. Then over here this opens to the side, and we have again the beautiful collection, and then this opens down, and then we have here room for 5x7 pictures, and then same thing on this side. So quite simple, but again lots of room for pictures, and then it opens on the back. And then again, so I just wanted to leave some of these blank to avoid the bulk, and I'm using some pink, as you can see, coordinating cardstock, so you can use this to do a little journaling in there as well. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is actually 2 leftover pieces that I just collaged together. So again, trying to use all of the little bits and pieces of the paper. And so that is this little envelope, little pouch. And then the last project on this little set is the Accordion fold mini album. So this little mini has an accordion spine and it expands, so I'm going to show you that in a minute. But first let me share with you here the inside of the box. So again, the beautiful collection, and then I just added another little bit of a different page to kind of just finish up the look. And I love it. So you can definitely put a picture there, but yeah, I added the paper all the way around, so I just wanted it to look finished everywhere, and it is all magnetized on all the sides there. So that is the box. And now let's take a look here at this little accordion mini. So we have more of that same lace here that I just love because I think it matches like the style of the dresses, the ruffles on the design here. And so over here this just opens up like that. So this booklet here is 5 and no, so the outside is 6 by 9 and the inside pages are 5.5 by 8.5, I think. So this opens up like this. And so again, more of the beautiful image, and then I just like the collage look here on the side. So this accordion spine allows for this whole thing to expand, and now you can see all those beautiful layers on the pages. And I did add some more just little beautiful lace here to just add you know, to make it look a little bit more romantic and feminine. And so then over here we have kind of like a cascading effect. We have room for pictures but different sizes. So this will be kind of like a, I think 4.5 by 3.5, and then you can also open it this way and kind of see the back. And then I just collage a little bit so you can put a 4 by 6 picture here. And then the back I just left that one blank, and then over here again the beautiful image. So you can use this light color paper to journal, put a picture there. We have some lace, and then over here we have just some more of the pink cardstock, but again lots of room for pictures. And another beautiful image here from the collection. And then on the back we have again that piano page that I love. And so yeah, so that is these. And so when you open this up, you can expand the spine, so it actually looks really nice when you display it like this as well. And the good thing about the expandable is that you can add pictures, you can add more things here, and this little book can grow as much as you need to. But also if you just need these to kind of stay nice and tight, you just pull on the ribbon here on the side and then everything will stay tight, close together, and then you're just gonna tie it here. So we have a sliding type of closure here, so it allows for the spine to expand. So a lot of fun and new techniques on this project here, and I hope that you guys like it. I hope that you enjoy the walk. And again, if you would like to join my Patreon, I'm gonna have the link down below. I would love to have you there and explore all of my past collections, my new collections, all kinds of different tutorials. So there's quite a lot of material there for you to access. And if not, I'll have this video class listed on my website as well as the digital collection. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.